Most people donate with hope, a quiet belief that somewhere out there, their money is lighting up a dark corner of someone's life. It's a simple act of trust. A $10 bill dropped into a charity box, a quick online donation after seeing a heartbreaking video, a monthly subscription to a cause that promises change. But behind that hope lies a reality most donors never see. According to multiple international audits and charity Watchdog reports, a surprising portion of global donations never reach the front lines. The money moves, yes, but not always in the direction people imagine. Today, we're breaking down where your donation money actually goes, using documented cases, verified financial disclosures, and hidden mechanisms that rarely make it into public conversations. Because the truth isn't just surprising, it's deeply revealing about how the global charity system actually works. Charities are not just goodwill organizations. They're part of a multi-trillion-dollar global industry. In the United States alone, charitable giving has surpassed $500 billion annually in recent years, according to widely cited nonprofit sector reports. That's $500 billion flowing through donation pipelines every single year. Globally, the number is even larger, stretching across continents, cultures, and crises. Yet when you look at the impact on the ground, the results often don't match the scale of the money moving behind the scenes. This video isn't about blaming generosity. It's about understanding the system behind donations. The administrative layers, the fundraising machines, the marketing pipelines, and the financial structures that determine how much of your money actually reaches the cause you care about. Because the central question is simple, and it's one every donor deserves to know the answer to. When you donate $10, how much reaches the person you intended to help, and what happens to the rest? To understand that, we have to start with the first shock, the fundraising costs. According to charity watchdogs like Charity Navigator and publicly available IRS Form 990 filings, many large nonprofits spend 20 to 40% of donations on fundraising alone. That includes call centers dialing thousands of numbers a day, paid canvassers knocking on doors, digital ads flooding social media feeds, and third-party marketing firms running massive campaigns designed to capture attention. One widely reported example revealed that several international aid organizations spent more on fundraising campaigns than on direct relief during certain years, especially after major disasters when competition for donor attention spikes. It sounds counterintuitive, but in the charity world, disasters create a race. A race for visibility, for donor trust, for emotional connection, and that race costs money. Here's the hidden mechanism most donors never hear about. Some charities hire external fundraising companies that keep up to 80 or even 90% of the money raised in specific campaigns. It's legal in many countries, buried deep in contractual fine print, and almost never mentioned in public-facing materials. Imagine donating $20 after seeing a powerful video about children in need, only to learn that $16 or $18 went straight to a marketing firm. This is the first leak in the donation pipeline, and it's bigger than most people realize. It's the moment where hope meets the machinery of fundraising, and the machinery is expensive. But the next twist is even more surprising. Administrative costs, salaries, office rent, legal compliance aren't always bad. In fact, they're necessary. A charity can't operate without staff, without accountants, without lawyers ensuring compliance with international regulations. But here's where things get complicated. Many charities classify expenses in ways that make administrative costs appear smaller than they actually are. For example, if a charity's CEO appears in a promotional video talking about the mission, part of their salary can be categorized as program expense rather than administration. This is allowed under accounting standards, but it means donors often see inflated program percentages. According to nonprofit accounting experts, this practice is widespread, legal, and rarely explained to donors. It creates a picture of efficiency that may not reflect the full reality. And here's where the story takes a sharp turn. Even when donations reach the program side, they don't always reach the people you think they do. The journey from donor to beneficiary is not a straight line. It's a chain, a middleman chain, and every link takes a cut. In global aid, money often passes through multiple layers before reaching the final destination. International headquarters, regional offices, local partner NGOs, contractors, vendors, and field teams. Each layer has its own costs, its own staff, its own operational needs. A widely reported case from the early 2010s revealed that in certain conflict zones, up to 30 to 60% of aid budgets were absorbed by security costs, logistics, and subcontractors. None of this is misuse. It's the reality of operating in dangerous environments. But it means the final impact is far smaller than donors expect. Let's bring this down to a human level. Imagine a donor gives $50 to support clean water in a rural village. That money may pay for transporting equipment across rough terrain, paying local staff who maintain the water systems, renting storage facilities, covering fuel for trucks, buying purification tablets, administrative oversight, and reporting requirements demanded by international regulations. By the time the water reaches the village, the original $50 may have been reduced to $15 or $20 of direct impact. According to several international development cost analyses, it's not corruption, it's not theft. It's the cost of doing the work, but it's a cost donors rarely see. Now here's the part that changes the narrative. Transparency varies, and some charities are exceptionally efficient. Independent audits show that some organizations deliver 70 to 90% of donations directly to programs. These charities often publish detailed financial breakdowns, avoid high-cost fundraising firms, use lean digital operations, and partner with local communities instead of external contractors. They build systems that minimize the middleman chain. Meanwhile, others operate with complex financial structures that make it difficult for donors to track where money goes. And here's the hidden knowledge most donors never hear about. Many charities rely on restricted versus unrestricted funds. Restricted funds must be used exactly as donors specify. Unrestricted funds can be used for salaries, rent, or marketing. Most donation pages default to unrestricted unless donors manually choose otherwise, a detail rarely highlighted. At the end of the day, your donation still matters. It still fuels change. It still supports people who need help. But understanding the system helps you make smarter choices. Choosing charities with transparent reporting, efficient operations, and clear impact metrics. Because generosity deserves clarity, and donors deserve to know how their money moves through the world. So here's the question I want you to think about, and I want you to drop your answer in the comments. Do you think charities should be legally required to show exactly how every donated dollar is spent? If you want daily global exposes and evidence-led breakdowns, make sure you subscribe. It helps the channel grow, and it ensures you never miss the truth behind the systems shaping our world.